What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 85, and today we are returning with two of our final three Premier League games of Aston Villa, where if you win them both, we'll be crowned Premier League champions. Our games today are, well, the first one is going to be fantastic. It's first versus second as we play host to Pep Guardiola's Manchester City, where we have a game in hand, or ahead of them in the table, but lose the game and we'll drop down to second place. So what a game that's going to be to start off with. Then we've got our final away game of the season against Stoke City on the road, where hopefully we'll be crowned champions away against Paul Lambert's side, and that'll mean the final day at home to Watford will mean we'll already wrapped up the title. But that's only if we win both our games today. Fail to do that and we'll still have to win it on the final day if results don't go our way elsewhere. This is how the table is looking right now. 3 games to go, 1 point clear of City, but again we do have that game in hand, and 4 points clear of Spurs in third. And as for Chelsea's sake, realistically they're probably not going to be crowned champions now. So could Liverpool still do it mathematically? 3, 6... Yeah, they can. Liverpool, this is crazy. 3 games to go. Even Liverpool, mathematically, still have a chance of winning the title. Yeah, there's lots to get through today. And, of course, if you missed the last episode, you would have missed out on us qualifying for the Champions League final as well. After beating Dortmund over 2 legs, we'll be taking on Barcelona, and that will be the season finale, and it should be up on Sunday. So, first game, it's first versus second. It's a potential title decider. It's Manchester City. Bring them on. Although, just before we get to that, Jordan Pickford has just handed in a transfer request, which is not a real surprise because we did promise him the important squad role, or it was even crucial. It was definitely important, and of course, Icardi is our number 1. So should we put Pickford on the transfer list now? Because I tell you, signing Pickford was really good this season due to Icardi's injury. But to be fair to him, he deserves first team football, really. I think we'll leave it till the end of the season, but this will probably be Jordan's one and only season in an Aston Villa shirt. So jumping into the first of our final 2 home games in the Premier League as we take on second place Manchester City, both sides separated by just a point. And whilst we do have the game in hand, lose this game at Villa Park and we'll drop down to second place. So despite the win over Dortmund, which was a massive victory, we need to follow it up here with another big result and hopefully the 3 points, which should put us not necessarily beyond doubt, with destiny firmly in our own hands. So 3-5-2 for the game as always. Icardi in goal, back 3 is Stone, Socrates and Carter Vickers coming in with Lewis and Adams as the DM pair. Green's on the left, Bustos on the right, Miranchuk the cam, and up top together Premier League's top scorer Martinez and Ben Brereton. But as for the Manchester City team, desperate to keep their title dreams alive, lining up in a 4-3-3. It is a fantastic side with a brilliant midfield and a brilliant front trio of Asensio on the left, Silva on the right, and Jesus the striker. It is a potential title decider. It's first versus second. Teams separated by just 1 point. Who's going to come through and get the massive win with 3 games to go? Come on, Aston Villa. I'm not feeling that nervous, despite the fact if we lose this game, then we'll have to win our final 2 in order to be crowned champions. I think it's just because I know destiny is in our own hands right now. We've got the very best chance of being crowned champions. It all comes down to where we can just hold our nerve. That's all it is. And as Toby finds some room to let fly, Ederson has to power it behind for a corner. And that's the start we want to see. And that's the confidence we're in right now. Playing some really good football in the league. Yes, we lost to Dortmund. Oh, Ederson with another fine save. Yes, we lost to Dortmund here just a couple of weeks ago. But we are playing really well right now. We had a really struggling start to the calendar year. But now we're back to our best. This is Aston Villa playing their best football. Just got to keep our discipline in this game. We'll be totally fine. As Miranchuk almost released Martinez, but Christensen did well. We don't need to win this game. Obviously, a win will mean that destiny is firmly in our own hands with 2 games to go. But it still will be with a draw. So I would definitely take a draw in this game. But it is now Man City looking to press and get their first chance of the game. We're defending very well though. They've got such a great midfield, such a great attack, and right now I'm impressed by the fact that they can't break us down. And we're looking pretty comfortable at the back here. As Ben's pass is poor and Eriksen gets it back. We've just got to keep our discipline in this game. That's all we've got to do. We don't need to force things. We don't need to go on the offensive and go gung-ho. No, just keep our discipline, stay tight at the back and we'll be okay. But here's Jesus on the ball, finding a bit of room, and the Brazilian finds Asensio, gets it back. Gabriel Jesus, 1-0 Manchester City, and that's the one thing we can't afford to see. An early goal for Pep's side. Jesus found the space, played a 1-2 with Asensio, and a brilliant finish past Icardi gives the visitors the lead. Now, that means in the title race, they'll be going top. We'll still have the game in hand and win it in the week, and we'll go top again. But we don't want to see this. We don't want to lose the penultimate home game of the season. 1-0 down. You feel City have got to win, and they run front through the Brazilian. Well, I wasn't really feeling much pressure before kickoff despite this massive game, but I certainly am now as we're about to head into half-time. Still trailing by 1 as Boateng made a crucial interception there, and that'll do it for the half. So 45 minutes to go here at Villa Park. We still know destiny will be in our own hands regardless of the result, but City have come here knowing they need to win, and they are winning. They're a goal up, it's 1-0, and as things stand, we're dropping the second with 2 games to go. Huge 45 minutes to come. Got to turn this game on its head. Come on, Aston Villa. Good news is Fulham are taking points off Spurs right now. That game is 1-1 at Craven Cottage, so Fulham doing us a favour there, but we're doing ourselves absolutely no favours as we still trail. And we started off playing quite well, and we've actually done okay, but we just haven't taken our chances. And as Miranchuk looked for Bustos, our general players sort of got a little bit sloppy now. It's got a little bit sort of, it's not a natural game, you know. We've got to change this. 49 minutes in, still trailing by 1. Need to get at least a point in this game. Brereton's cross, Green's at the far post, and Edison tips it over the crossbar from underneath the bar. Still 1-0. We've been the better team in this game, but just can't break them down and find that equalising goal. Carter Vickers to Bustos. Space to let fly. Edison again. He has been a monster this afternoon. Manchester City's pass accuracy is so high. I cannot get the ball off them at all as Gundogan finds Bernardo Silva. And Silva steps inside, plays it back to Kyle Walker. And Walker finds some room, rolls it in. Jesus fires it into the side netting, and with 24 minutes to go, that would have been game over. Good night, Aston Villa. A huge let-off there, just wide the post, still 1-0. We need an equaliser. Jesus has caused me so many problems this afternoon. He's had a really great game. Cross to the middle, Icardi claims it well. We'll quickly throw it out to Green, who can dummy it through his legs, or just let it run across his body, and then run down this left-hand side. Come on, Andre, you've got the space here, and you've got the pace. Everyone knows that. Andre Green, stepping inside, rolls it through. Martinez denied by Edison. What a game he's had. He's been unbeatable. Is there one final chance for Aston Villa? Green to Adams, across to Fabricio. Bustos into Martinez. Martinez tackled, and that is probably going to do it. And there is the final whistle. The one thing we couldn't do today was lose. A draw would have been fine. A win would have all but secured the title. But a loss, courtesy of Gabriel Jesus' first half strike, sees Manchester City go top in the title race with 2 games to go. And whilst we win both our final games, we will be champions. We know now we must win our final games. Big defeat. And when you look at these stats, you can see what makes it even more frustrating. 10 shots and 8 on target compared to 2 and 1. But in the end, it was Manchester City who had the lion's share of the possession battle that come through and get the win. They took their chance. We didn't. Simple as that. And that's why they go top of the table after the 3 points. But no surprises for man of the match. Jesus played very well and got the goal. But Edison, between the sticks for the Citizens, was absolutely unbeatable as he got the clean sheet and secured the 3 points for Manchester City. So it's a loss. We lose. Fulham lost to Spurs as well in the race for the title too. Chelsea lost away at Old Trafford, so now mathematically definitely we can't be crowned champions. So the table is going to look like this with 2 games to go. The one thing we couldn't afford to do was lose that game. And now, as you can see, 2 games remaining. It's going to be Manchester City, Aston Villa, or still Spurs. One of those 3 teams that win the title. And I don't know who your money's on right now, but it is so tight right now. Destiny's in our own hands. Win our final 2 games, be crowned champions. But that is easier said than done. Stoke away, Watford at home. We should win them, but on the back of that defeat, we've got to step our game up. That was such a disappointing loss. So here we go then, second and final game of today's episode in midweek away against Stoke City, where only a win will send us back to top of the table. Reeling from that loss, knowing the title could have been all but ours, but now not feeling sorry for ourselves. We've got to go out there tonight, get the job done, and leapfrog City and go back into pole position once again. Stoke City lining up in a 5-2-3. They've got a really nice team as well, and a very good front three of Kostic on the left, Lopez on the right, and Saido Berahino is their striker as well. But for our team, we stick with the 3-5-2, but make loads of changes to our lineup on the back of that defeat. The boys are simply put far too tired right now, and I've got to make sure that heading to the final day, we need to be as fresh as we can be to have any chance to win the title. So lots and lots of change, but Martinez does start up top alongside Christian Benteke, and Lord knows we need an old Christian Benteke to do the job today like he's done so many times throughout the series. So second game, it's Stoke City. Only a win will send us top. Let's get it done. Come on, Aston Villa. We can't be second heading into the final day again. Benteke was absolutely incredible last season, Golden Boot winner, just extraordinary player. And Martinez, who could win the Golden Boot this season, was through for our first chance right from kickoff, but slipped whilst taking the shot and blazed it way over the bar. Lovely ball by Grealish, and oh, Martinez just couldn't keep it down. But that's the start we want to see, going at Stoke straight away. And I like this duo a lot of Martinez and Benteke. They work so well together, the Argentine and the Belgian. Good start, still 0-0. I'm pretty confident we will return to getting goals tonight. We've got to make sure we stay tight defensively as well. Come on, Villa. Schupf on the ball, gets himself a little bit of room, finds Ross Barkley, and Barkley now is fouled, but we'll play advantage there. No, he won't. We'll take the free kick instead. We'll take it quickly, though, because Barkley spots Grealish in space to let fly just over the bar. Brilliant start. Let's keep this up. By the way, Spurs are also playing tonight. Of course, they've played 36 as well, just like us, and they are away at West Ham. So I never thought I'd be saying this, but come on, West Ham. As Tom Kearney finds a bit of room and rolls it into Benteke. Benteke on the hold-up, finds space and deflects off Tarkowski and goes behind for a corner. This has been an excellent beginning from Aston Villa. Can we break that deadlock? Martinez fires it wide. 11 minutes in, it's all Aston Villa. We've got to make sure we find the back of the net. Pretty confident if we keep on attacking like this, we'll find the back of the net at some point, but it might well be one of those games. We had one on the weekend against Man City. We had one recently against Dortmund where we play so well, we get loads of chances but just can't score. Hopefully tonight that will not be the case, as Kearney takes the ball over the halfway line. He's got black shirts with him. He finds one in Alessandro Schupf into Martinez. Martinez finds room. Martinez finds room. Martinez takes his time. The deflection off Martins Indy sees us get that breakthrough. A big stroke of fortune to the goal, but I think Lautaro will claim it. 26th for the year, and what a crucial one. 24 minutes in, there is the deadlock broken. Two of those fans just not impressed by it at all, but Martinez is going to claim it, and thank goodness we do have that breakthrough. It took a massive deflection off Martins in. You gotta feel sorry for the goalkeeper, but we'll take them no matter how they go in. Lautaro puts us in front. Stoke City 0, Aston Villa 1. Come on. I don't really mind how they go in so long as they do. Martinez does claim it, 26 for the year, and now as we stay in attack mode, we could double our lead. Martinez, Benteke denied. Brilliant save by the goalkeeper, and should let that run behind for a corner. No, Mounier robbed it off him before it went out of play. Still 1-0, but this has been a brilliant, dominant first half. We should be leading by more than one, though. The goalkeeper's been in great form, and we just haven't taken our chances, and if we don't win this game, I'll be so furious. Oh dear, Pajic's throw just dropped straight to Berahino. Allen goes for goal. Pickford makes the save, and we shall throw it out to Grealish, who controls and rolls it into Tom Kearney, playing perhaps his final game in an Aston Villa shirt. And Kearney looks to Reece Martinez, blocked by Tarkowski, but Kearney wins it back and does find Martinez, who once again steps inside, and this time no deflection, just an absolutely fantastic goal as he tells the fans to calm down because he's going to win the Golden Boot and we are going to win the title. Stoke 2 goals down, 7 minutes to go before the half, and Lautaro bags a brace. Great hustle by Kearney to win it back, finds Lautaro, lovely first touch, and what a strike that is. Ripped in at the near post, right into the top corner, and no chance for the goalkeeper. Martins Indy gets nothing on that one, neither does the shot stopper. Martinez puts us 2 goals up, and you see what it means. Come on, Villa. Had to make sure we came through tonight and got the job done, and we're certainly going to be doing that at this rate. We've played so well, as Martinez is on for a first half hat-trick. And this is how we played against Manchester City. We played well, but we just couldn't take our chances. But tonight, when we knew we needed to, we certainly have. Grealish into Christian, finds Lautaro. Lautaro tripped up, and oh, no. Pajac denied. That is the last thing we want to see. Get up, Lautaro. Get up. He's getting back to his feet. I know he's on for the match ball, but I'm taking him for half-time. I'm not running any risk of Lautaro. If he's out for the remainder of the season, we're in deep trouble. as it's cleared away. Martinez once again hits the deck. Kearney tries to lob the goalkeeper, turn behind for a corner. God, I hope that's just a knock and not a serious injury there. As Grealish delivers the corner, and Benteke off the crossbar from the acrobatic, then Barkley's acrobatic effort cleared away, and Stoke get it clear. What an incredible final away game of the season this has been. It's only half time, but this has been fantastic. And at the break, Spurs are leading away against West Ham, so they are taking it to the final day as things stand. And thankfully, some very good news. Martinez has ran that injury off just before the half-time whistle, so he's going to be totally fine for the remaining games of the season. Thank goodness for that, but taking no chances anyway. Bringing on Ryan Brewster for the final 45 minutes. He may be going for the hat-trick, but hey, him being fit for those final games is far more important. We're up by 2-0 though, second half to come. We've played very well. These points aren't in the bag, but one more goal and they certainly will be. So let's go get it. 17 minutes to go, we are almost there. We knew we had to win tonight to go top, and as things stand, we're going to do just that. And as Benteke couldn't get past Martins Indy, he will get it back off Rico Henry. Another goal, and that will confirm it. Oh, lovely ball by Benteke. Kearney scuffs the shot, but Brewster turns in the rebound. And in front of the travelling fans, that will confirm it. Ryan Brewster comes off the bench, makes it Stoke 0, Aston Villa 3. Great advantage, by the way, from the referee there, because that would have been a penalty. But he played advantage for us because Brewster was diving at the far post and had a free shot at goal and managed to turn it in. So, brilliant referee in there as Ryan confirms it. 3-0 the final score. That will send us top, and heading into the final day against Watford, win that at Villa Park, and we will be Premier League champions. We knew what we needed to do tonight. We've done it. Stoke City 0, Aston Villa 3. Speaking of refereeing decisions, by the way, I have to say, I watched the game last night, as I'm sure everyone did. It was a thriller. It was a great comeback from Juventus, and I think every neutral would have loved to have seen Juventus go on to get through, as Lenglet makes it 3-1 to give Buffon the chance at his first ever Champions League title. As a junior goalkeeper growing up, I used to emulate Buffon, of course. But I have to say, I feel quite sad for Michael Oliver, because he's been getting a lot of criticism, and I understand it was, you know, Buffon's final Champions League game, and I understand that emotions are running high after such a great comeback. But I personally think he got both decisions right. I thought he got the penalty right, and I thought he got the red card right. And whilst I totally understand that, you know, it was an emotional moment, it's special circumstances, if you will, you can't take those sort of things into account when you're refereeing a Champions League game. I thought Michael Oliver got both things spot on, and whilst I feel, you know, really sorry for Buffon, of course, I also feel sorry for the backlash that Michael Oliver got as well. I thought he did his job and he made the right calls. And that will do it. Final whistle here at the Bet365 Stadium, and it is all over. We knew what we had to do tonight to go top of the table. That was to get the 3 points. Anything less than that, and we would have stayed in second place. But instead, a big performance, a big win, and a big victory does send us top of the table with 1 game to go. What a result! We didn't take the chances on the weekend. We only had ourselves to blame for that. But in this game, we were clinical when we needed to be. 12 shots, 5 on target, 57% possession, and a big 3-1 scoreline will give us the 3 points, send us back top of the table. I thought everyone played well, so you can shout the whole team out. But the guy that deserves man of the match, no question. He bagged the brace in the first half. He's going for that golden boot. He should win it now with a game to go. Lautaro Martinez, who thankfully is going to be fine for the final games as well, with the big 2 goals in our big 3-1 victory. So Spurs did beat West Ham away from home as well, and that means that heading into the final day of the Premier League season, 3 teams can be crowned champions. We, of course, are in first place with 82 points. Manchester City, 72 points. Manchester City are in third with 71. Spurs have got 71 as well. All 3 teams have a very good chance of being crowned champions, but who is your money on? We are playing Watford, who are already relegated at home. We should win that. And if we do win, we will be Premier League champions for the first time in the season. But it's been a crazy season. You can't rule anything out. It's been an absolutely fantastic one. And hopefully, we'll be able to win our first Premier League title on the final day in the very next episode. So that will end today's episode of Career Mode, guys. So a big thank you for watching. Really hope you have enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy today's episode, then please do drop a like. Much love. Have a great evening. And I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode, the Premier League final day, where a win will see us crowned champions very soon.